Hello, hello, hello. This is Regina Coley of reginacoley.com, where I help you empower your children, excel in education, and succeed in school. Today's topic is my latest workshop, the Master Mentoring Mini Workshop. And I've created this workshop because I get this question all the time from people who have either heard of my organization, Leading Ladies of Legacy, or we've had a conversation about what it really takes to have massive influence and impact in your community, which I believe is through hosting your own mentoring program. And so in hearing these conversations and hearing these questions, I developed this 1 day online training for youth influencers. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about it, especially if you are looking to impact your community and influence the lives of children. There are tons of people who are eager to tap into their passion, and typically it's just that they really have a heart for children and they want to help to fill in these gaps and to share their expertise and impact their communities. So if you're one of those people, now is the time, and I really want you to get on board with this Master Mentoring Mini Workshop. So, what we're going to be doing in the workshop is over the course of about 5 hours worth of content, we're going to work together and map out your ideal mentoring program. And so, if you can't make the live class with us, no worries. You'll have access to the replays so that you can work at your own pace. But of course, there's a big benefit with participating live because you get to talk to me, you get to talk to other participants in the class, hear their questions, and really have that, one-on-one interaction. But let's just go ahead and talk a little bit about what the class entails and what you'll be receiving. So, in session 1, we are going to talk about the program plan and design. So, we'll be discussing, where you guys are going to be meeting. Is that going to be an in-school mentoring program, community-based mentoring program, church mentoring program? What ideally do you, want that to look like? Are you guys meeting weekly? Are you meeting twice a month? Are you meeting monthly? And what do those impact hours really look like for the children that are receiving the benefit of your program? I will share with you what I've done within my own program and where I have found success because I've played around with quite a few program plans and designs. And ideally, I did find one that ended up really working very well for me. So I will share what that design looks like in session 1 and help you develop your own individual program planning and design. In session 2, we're going to talk recruitment because you're going to need mentors and volunteers and quite possibly a little staff to help you run your mentoring program. And so we're going to talk about how to find these people who can help you grow out your program and to help cover the sessions wherever it is that you have decided that you are going to meet. I do share with you quite a few templates that you can use as far as letters and flyers are concerned and emails that you can send out to try and recruit people in your local community. And we'll also discuss where to find these ideal mentors depending on what program plan and design you have chosen. And so in session 3, we're going to talk screening and training because, of course, once you have these people that have come on board and decided that they want to dedicate their time, talent, and treasure to your program, you got to make sure that they are able to pass a background check, able to work with children, especially if you are bringing people into a school setting. Most of your, if not all of your volunteers and mentors have to have passed a background check. Some schools are really particular about you having that information or them having access to it. And some may require that they go through their own background screening with the district. So we'll discuss what that looks like and how you can go about screening your mentors. I will again share with you all the resources and programs that I have used. I have found some really quality, low cost, and free mentor screening programs that I think are phenomenal. And then we'll discuss training because not everyone has that gift of being able to develop an entire training program. But we'll get to the heart of what it is that your mentors need to know and then definitely cover the essentials of what they have to know in terms of working with children in your program, how you will make sure that you keep track of that training and the fact that they finished it, and keeping files and records for your mentors and volunteers as well. In session number 4, we're going to talk matching and monitoring. So if you have decided that you want to do one-on-one mentoring, you will of course need to match your mentors to your mentees. If you decided that you want to do small group, which is kind of how some of my programs work, you still want to make sure that you're matching the right overseer or leader to the right school or the right program site. And then you want to talk about monitoring. How will you make sure and ensure that there is quality programming happening at each of the sites that you decide, or if you're just working with one site, how you'll be able to monitor all that information. Will your staff be able to record their feedback? Will your mentees be able to record their feedback? Parents who may be involved, school or church staff or community members, how will they be able to give their feedback and give that information to you and let you know how things are going in your program? How will you evaluate your mentors and mentees? How will you monitor the relationship to make sure that things are on the up and up? And then how will you put out small fires when things aren't going right, or you have a match that isn't necessarily working? So we kind of work through all of those, and again, share with you a ton of resources and templates that you can use for monitoring. And then lastly, in session 5, we talk about maintaining and funding the program. So we really get into how you can bring money into your program, especially if you're providing snacks or transportation and things like that, and what it really is going to take. So all participants in the workshop will receive access to the live sessions, and the live sessions begin on Thursday, February 22nd at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You will also receive access to the replays in the master mentoring worksheets. So the investment for the registration, for this workshop, is $97. You also have the option to do 2 payments, $50 due now and $50 due in 1 week. And as an added bonus, the first 5 people to register for the workshop will receive a 30-minute one-on-one prep session with me, where you and I will get on a call together and discuss your ideas, hash some things out at the beginning of that workshop. So I hope that you are excited. You can sign up for the session at mastermentoring.reginacoley.com. See you there.